you didn't have to.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Just a reminder that the City of Grant is now recording our council meetings. Roll call, Jesse.
Goodman.
Here.
Sims.
Here.
Schmidt.
Here.
Peterson.
Here.
Bishop.
Here. It is 7 o'clock. We are called to order. The City of Grant abides by the Nebraska Open Meeting Act in conducting business. A copy of the Nebraska Open Meeting Act is displayed in this meeting room on the south wall there, as required by Nebraska state law. Agenda, please. Did everybody review that?
I move to accept the April 10th, 2023 proposed agenda.
Second. Andrew moved and Tierney second that we accept the April 10th, 2023 proposed agenda. Any discussion? Kimberly?
Yes.
Tierney?
Yes.
Sam?
Yes.
Andrea?
Yes.
Motion carried, thank you. Review and action of prior meeting minutes from March 27th, 2023.
Move to accept action on prior meeting minutes for March 27th, 2023, and waive the reading.
Second.
Tierney moved, Kimberly second, that we accept the prior meeting minutes of March 27th, 2023, and waive the meeting minutes, sorry, waive the meeting. Waive this, reading. Any discussion? Sam, how do you vote?
Yes.
Andrea?
Yes.
Tierney?
Yes.
Kimberly?
Yes.
Motion carried, thank you very much. Communications, Edward.
Absolutely. Good evening. We'll start with some upcoming meetings. Tomorrow we will have the cemetery board meeting at 5:15 in this room p.m. Park and Rec will meet immediately following that at 6:15 p.m. or at the conclusion of the cemetery board meeting. I will not be in attendance for that. Jesse will be here in my absence. Tree board will meet Tuesday, the 18th, April 18th, at 4 p.m. in this room. I'm thinking that they will probably adjourn at some point from that meeting to go to the park to potentially pick out their sites for the 2 trees that the 4th graders will plant for Arbor Day. So that's always an exciting time. We're working with Jen. Chris, I'm looking at you. We're working with Jen Harger, Jen's Crafty Crafts this year for the t-shirts, and I believe we have sponsors for the t-shirts as well, so that's exciting. And the kids get to draw, their tree or whatever Arbor Day means to them, and then Jen will screen print those. You've seen them, they're fantastic. Some of them are Picasso's. So we're excited. I'm excited about it anyways. And as well, Jen Harger has contacted the tree board about the Girl Scout troop planting a tree, and for Arbor Day as part of one of their badge activities. So they're gonna plant a tree at the park, or at the ball fields. So free trees for Arbor Day. Yes. So, and more on that later, obviously we'll have the official proclamation, but that's exciting. I'm excited about that.
That is also exciting.
And then that will take us to our next city council meeting on the 24th, April 24th. Couple quick notes, we've closed on the property, the CRA has closed on the property, 245 Lincoln Avenue. And we are working with Amy Thielander and her crew to get that process going as far as the demolition and the grant application and all of that. So exciting news there, more housing news,
Yeah.
coming this way. So one house at a time, we're getting there. And then, you'll have this later on your agenda, but I did speak with Clay when he dropped off the contracts, Clayton Giesbert, for the street improvements. It looks like, his anticipated start date will probably be the 1st. Unsure really if they'll start at the intersection or if they'll start on the South Central project as of right now, but, June 1st, that's right around the corner. In case you didn't realize it, was hotter than crazy today, and it's gonna be hot this week. I don't know if I was ready for it.
Wonderful.
So it'll be construction weather before we know it. Bill and the guys are working on, prep stuff for the sewer rehab lift station rehab, in the park. So that's work in progress. BSB will be back at some point, to finish up a few final checklist items before the water project is officially checkmarked complete. And then we'll have a hole being dug there shortly for the second house to go up. That was part of the original 2 homes that were gonna be built, so it's exciting.
I know.
Housing, trees,
Exciting.
what more can you say? All right.
That's right.
Sorry, there's my excitement, I'm done.
Very good, thank you. Standing committee reports, Andrea,
None.
Kimberly,
None.
Tierney,
None.
Sam?
No.
All right,
The CRA met on the 3rd, but I gave you that update on the 10th, so.
okay, all right, great.
No meeting between them to report on.
All right, we received enforcement, thank you for the sheriff's report.
Yes.
And the water reports, everyone get a chance to look at those? All right, awesome. Financials,
Real quick, I apologize, one more thing. For the park and rec, we're working their cemetery, sorry, I just wanna firm up what we're doing there. So cemetery, I mentioned they're gonna meet tomorrow at 5:15. We're still just kind of finalizing the details of
Okay.
Memorial Day or annual spring cleanup. And then for park and rec, our main focus is now shifting out of ball and into pool season because we'll be swimming before you know it. Brittany will have a plethora of updates for the board at that time. I'm happy to say we have plenty of applicants for lifeguards, so that's exciting. We had 130 kids turn in applications to play summer
oh
ball.
my gosh.
130 kids
For baseball?
for summer ball and softball. So, I think Brittany was gonna look, or ask her mom. I think that's a record, for number of kids. That's a lot of kids.
No, that means our ball program is getting better.
Yeah. So, and we are out of the rotation for, tournaments since we held one last year.
Okay,
But next year, we should be in the rotation for girls. Last year, we held boys, T-ball and pony, so we should be in the rotation for girls, T-ball and pony tournaments. So that's exciting. And then the other 2 main agenda items they'll cover are, the license and management agreement for the swim team and the license and management agreement for the traveling baseball team to use their ball fields, so.
so those will be coming to us.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, we looked at-
Notate that there was a receipt, that enforcement sheriff.
oh, yes, we, please note that we received the enforcement sheriff and water reports. All right, thank you. Financials,
Well, they're in process and we'll have them the next meeting.
thank you, Justin. All right, public comments. Anyone wishing to speak during public comment may be limited to 3 minutes per person, with a limit of 2 individuals speaking per topic position. Please come to the podium and clearly state your name and address for the record, and the agenda topic you wish to speak upon in a professional manner. Any public comments tonight?
Hello, my name is Wade Hill. I live on Road 768 here in Grant. I got a question, since we're getting close to pool season. The last couple of years, we've had an issue with the pool not getting open, so the swim team kids can, get a couple, 3 weeks of practice in. I didn't know if there's any way we can try to do something there to where, maybe you're not ready for a full opening, but can at least get it to where the swim team kids could use it. I don't know what needs to be done. It's early, but it just seems like we get to May and the next thing you know, first meet's right there at the end of May, and a lot of times we haven't had the pool open until 2-3 days before the first swim meet.
The council can't answer that because it's not an agenda item, but,
I'm just bringing it up so they can
Right.
think about it.
yeah,
If you're comfortable, I can answer that question.
It's up to the mayor.
as a communication.
Yeah, or else you can direct him to talk to Ed at the city office.
If you would talk to Ed,
Okay.
after the meeting or, during open hours.
Okay.
That would be great.
Okay, thank you.
Good information, thank you. All right, any other public comment today? All right, we have the second reading of ordinance number 230301, an ordinance by the mayor, and I'll let Jesse read it.
Ordinance number 23-03-01, an ordinance by the mayor and council of the city of Grant, Perkins County, Nebraska, amending the revised municipal code of the city of Grant, Perkins County, Nebraska, ordinance number 18-11-01 by adding a new duty to subparagraph B in chapter 1, civil administration, article 5, appointed officials, section 1-503, city superintendent.
All right, thank you, that'll be on the agenda again for our next meeting. All right, we have the mayoral proclamation of Arbor Day. And this is something that the city is very proud of, is our trees in our town, and we have a wonderful committee that helps us have a strong,
Urban canopy.
strong urban canopy. So in 1872, the Nebraska Board of Agriculture established a special day to be set aside for the planting of trees. And this holiday, called Arbor Day, was first observed with the planting of more than 1 million trees in Nebraska. And Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nation and the world. And trees can be a solution to combining climate change by reducing the erosion of our precious topsoil by wind and water, cutting heating and cooling costs, moderating the temperature, cleaning the air, producing life-giving oxygen, and providing habitat for wildlife. And, the whereas over there, trees are renewable resources, giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products. And whereas trees in our city increase property value, enhance the economic vitality of business areas, and beautify our community. And whereas trees, whenever they are planted, are a source of joy and spiritual renewal. Now, therefore, I, Lisa Schmidt, Mayor of the City of Grant, Nebraska, do hereby proclaim Friday, April 28th, 2023 as Arbor Day in the City of Grant, Nebraska. And I urge all citizens to celebrate Arbor Day and to support efforts to protect our trees and woodlands. And further, I urge all citizens to plant trees to gladden the heart and promote the well-being of this and future generations, dated this 10th day of April 2023. And come to the Arbor Day celebration.
Still need a motion in a second, so.
Okay.
Please.
I move to accept action on memorial proclamation of Arbor Day for April 28th, 2023,
Second?
and
Sure.
authorize the mayor to sign.
Okay, thank
Still
you.
second.
Tierney moved and Kimberly second, that we accept the mayoral proclamation of Arbor Day, authorizing the mayor to sign. Any discussion? Andrea?
Yes.
Sam?
Yes.
Tierney?
Yes.
Kimberly?
Yes.
Motion carried, thank you very much. Okay, action and discussion on contract for service for street improvement projects 2023 between CSC Construction and the City of Grant. I think we did talk about this at our last meeting, so, if anyone had any other questions, I believe I need authorization to sign this also.
Donna, did you have anything to note?
I did not, I mean, it's the same contract, just, that we've received in the past, just
Right.
different numbers to formulate for this specific project.
Similar.
Yes.
I move to accept the contract for services for street improvement project 2023 between CSC and the City of Grant.
Second.
Andrea moved and Sam second. Oh, did you authorize the mayor to sign?
And I authorize the mayor to sign, yes,
Also
sorry.
second.
Alright, Andrea moved and Sam second to accept the street improvement project for 2023 between CSC Construction and the City of Grant, authorizing the mayor to sign. Any discussion? Tierney, how do you vote?
Yes.
Kimberly?
Yes.
Sam?
Yes.
Andrea?
Yes.
Motion carried, thank you very much. Alright, action and discussion on the approval of hobby chicken permit by Rita, Jeff, Michaela, and Gentry Wallen. Wait, Walling, sorry,
Well,
Wallen.
Jeff had contacted me earlier, I apologize for his absence. Their plan is, and it's outlaid in here, they do have the neighbor signatures that are necessary, we double checked that, it's notarized. Their plan is to do a mobile, I don't know if you guys know what this is or not, but it's called a chicken tractor. So it's a coop on wheels is what it is, but they will keep it within the setback requirements, so. And they're asking for 4 to 6 chickens, so not even the full 10, so. I take no issue with this, recommend it for approval.
I move to accept action on approval of hobby chicken permit, Jeff, Rita, Michaela, and Gentry Wallen.
Second.
Tierney moved and Andrew second, that we accept the approval of the hobby chicken permit from Jeff, Rita, Michaela, and Gentry Wallen. Any discussion?
All their neighbors agreed, so we can fit on, so it's the parameters, so I'm good with it.
Yep. And you do the
I
inspection?
do the inspection, yes.
Okay. And is that usually right away when it's built?
It'll be initial inspection and then an inspection thereafter, based on the date of application and approval.
Okay. Right, good. Any other questions? Sam, how do you vote?
Yes.
Andrew?
Yes.
Kimberly?
Yes.
Tierney?
Yes.
Motion carried. Alright, action on bills and claims. Everybody get a chance to look the bill?
Yes.
Okay. Did you get a chance? Thank you.
Make a motion to approve the bills and claims in the amount of $331,004.32.
Second.
Kimberly moved, Tierney second, that we accept bills and claims in the amount of $331,000 and $4.32. Any discussion? Sam, how do you go?
Yes.
Andrew?
Yes.
Kimberly?
Yes.
Tierney?
Yes.
Alright, motion carried. Alright, we are adjourned at 7:18, guys. Enjoy the sunshine. Thank you, everyone.